Happy Saturday, June 24th, 2023. This is Kurt Thompson, Trumpet Lessons, TRUMPETSIZZLE.com, and I have an important announcement to make that's going to affect everybody that watches my channel. That announcement is I am drowning in comments and other duties on YouTube, and I'm going to be going from an open platform to a hybrid platform where some things will be on a channel membership. So I don't know if you know about YouTube channel memberships, but it allows for the creator of the channel to add special things, do special videos, and devote more time to the people that are on the membership. And so that's what I plan on doing. As you know, from about 4 or 5 years ago, I tried Patreon, which was kind of a minimal success. I think the problem with Patreon is that people had to bounce off of YouTube and go over there and mess around and create an account and all that kind of stuff. And so it just kind of fizzled out. Also, it was more difficult for me because I had to upload to a whole nother platform. And so anyway, so that's Patreon. I gave it a shot. Some people helped out and I appreciate that. But what we're going to do on the YouTube channel membership is start at a very low tier, like $5 a month. And this will allow you to get more personal attention from me, Kurt Thompson. I will be addressing every comment in a decently timely manner. My goal is 1 to 3 days of what I consider timely. Now, lately on my channel, it's been 1 to 3 weeks. And it's just getting out of hand. In fact, at the end of this video, if you have extra time, I'm just going to do a screenshot recording of just a couple hundred 300-400 YouTube comments over the last couple of months, and you'll see that most of them I do respond to, and you'll get an idea that I'm getting hundreds and hundreds of comments every couple of days. It's just overwhelming now, and I'm just not able to tackle it like I used to back when I started the channel, back in 2007, 2008. Maybe 1 or 2 comments a day, and it was not too bad. So anyway, that's the big update. That's the big news. Now, with the channel membership, I'm going to kind of let my hair down, so to speak. And I'm going to make some off-topic videos. I'm going to make some more personal videos. I'm going to reveal more about my life, including my upbringing, what got me to this point where I am, some of the good stuff about me, some of my foibles and deficits, and how I've overcome a good portion of those. And hopefully try to be an inspiration to young men up and coming. So that's my goal. That's one of my goals for the channel membership. I feel I have a lot to offer for teenage men and men in their early 20s, even their 30s, that are about to embark on life, or maybe they already have and they've made some mistakes. So I've made some of those mistakes, some of them I haven't, but I can let you know what it was and how I resolved it and how maybe you can avoid that, creating problems in your life. And then also, of course, the channel will be a lot about trumpet, still the focus of trumpet, brass, and embouchure strength. And I'll be creating special videos. I'll make more offerings from tidbits and samples for my courses for free on the channel membership. So you'll want to go ahead and probably take a look at becoming a member of my channel. I'm still going to put up videos on the open, what do they call it? Just what you're watching now, just the typical open platform on YouTube. And so I'll be doing that, especially when it comes to my big promotions. As you know, or maybe you don't know if you're new, my largest and most deeply discounted promotions of the year happen next month. With my back to school, and I'll run it for a good 3 weeks or more. And so the earliest this year that I've been able to ascertain of high schools going back, restarting, is August 4th, 2023. So we have schools starting full day programs back to school August 4th. And then, of course, we have other stragglers that don't start until the very end of August. And I think there's even a couple that start after Labor Day. But I'm going to have to do the average, so you expect to start seeing some stuff about my back-to-school specials maybe after Independence Day, the 1st or 2nd week of July. You'll want to go ahead and have your antennas on alert for that. If you want to get involved in more of my programs, or maybe it's the first time, you'll be able to get some stuff pretty deeply discounted from me. It's the only time of the year that I go this crazy. And now the second time of the year that I go decently crazy as far as slashing things and offering free things and discount would be my Black Friday special. So as you know, outside of that, I have just little tiny little sales, not much. If you've been with me all year, you'll notice I had a little thing in spring. It was like a 10% off thing. But since January, here we are, almost July, I haven't had much because I'm gunning for the back to school stuff. So you'll still see that on the regular open platform. It's just if you have a burning desire, a burning question, a burning comment, and you want a response from me, going forward here, now probably I'll implement this in the next couple of weeks. Going forward, you'll need to become a channel member. And YouTube recommends $5, and I checked for places that I've been around the world. You know, I had a little stint in the Philippines where I lived there for just a tiny bit, less than 2 months. But I've been to the Philippines 12 times. I've been to China, I've been to Mexico, I've been to Canada, I've been to Europe. And I was checking the currency rate for Philippines, which is a lower currency compared, it's not as strong as the dollar. It's about 50 pesos to a dollar, meaning for them to become a channel member is 250 pesos. And I know people in the Philippines, Kaibigans, my Kaibigans there. I know even the most poorest person can scrounge and scramble, beg, borrow, and steal 250 pesos. I know they can do it. So that's per month. I know no matter if you live out in the middle of the backwood province, I know that you're able, if you wanted to, can scramble up 250 pesos in a month. What is that? Like a couple pesos a day. So, and then what about for the rest of everybody over in the West and also Europe? I mean, I can't even get the coffee that I want at Starbucks anymore for $5. So it's very affordable, that first tier. And if you become a member, I'm going to be devoting a priority to answering comments as succinctly and accurately as I possibly can. If you are not a membership, you can expect that going forward, I will not be answering and responding to comments outside the membership on a regular basis. Just don't have the time, folks. And again, go ahead. If you stay to the end of this video, I've made a live screenshot recording of comments just going back a couple of months, and there's hundreds and hundreds. And you'll see that I responded to them. But I just have too many things going on, too many irons in the fire, just to be looking at my laptop or my phone at 11:30 at night and going, oh, crap, man. It's been, a week and a half since I responded to comments. I got to do it. And then, that's an hour and a half of my time, and it's 1 o'clock in the morning, and I go to bed. I just don't want to do that anymore. Life is too short. And anyway, it's just my prerogative. And by the way, if you've been watching my channel after 2,000 videos and all the stuff that I've given you guys, don't you think it's kind of time that I deserve something like that? I deserve a little compensation. I mean, $5 is not a whole lot, but if several of you do, it might add up to maybe a tank of gas or something for me. So, I mean, think about it. 16 years on YouTube, over 2,000 videos, so much free stuff that I've given you. And then I give these big promotions like the back to school. So I hope that you would come around to agreeing with me that maybe at this point in my life and being on YouTube, I deserve a little something coming back from you guys as appreciation. And that's how I see it. I've paid my dues now. I paid my dues on YouTube. And I think it's a good deal. So $5. Now I'm going to have some other tiers where I'm going to put what I would consider higher rated content, more personalized content. In fact, I may even have a camera follow me around sometimes during the month, so you can see what it's like to be me and what I do on a regular basis. And I'll be going off topic on some stuff. You can just choose what you want to watch. I'll be revealing personal details about my life, including I'll give you one right now. I was a victim of violent crime. Not quite sexual assault. It wasn't that, but it was in a bathroom at a park in Washington, D.C. back in, 1973. And my parents were outside, but I wouldn't use the bathroom. I'm not going to tell a story now, but so I've been a victim of violent crime with a deadly weapon when I was just a young whippersnapper. And so that's just one example, and I'll probably create a whole video about that, how I overcame it, how it still hasn't left me. I can still see the dude right now. Just I can picture him almost clear as day. It was a horrific experience, but I'm not the only one. Other people have had tough things to deal with when they were growing up. So I'll be going off topic a lot more on the channel membership about my life, the good and the bad. I'll be talking about relationships. I'm not an expert, but I would say that I have a lot to say about it now, and maybe even some guidance, because I certainly have shot my foot in in relationships, and I certainly have made some bad mistakes, and I've also done some good things as far as strategy, and of course I've been married and divorced and all that stuff, so I've gone through the court system, and so we're going to go off topic on a lot of different factors, and then we're going to stay on topic with trumpet, embouchure strength, and as I already just previously said, I'm going to be trying to give you a lot more curated content that you're not that's not on the open platform here with YouTube, which might include some more freebies from the courses that I have, just free if you're at a certain level on the membership. So you'll definitely, that part alone will be worth it. I'll also be giving maybe group lessons. So I'll have a live thing where we'll be doing a certain topic based on your questions or previous questions that I've got, and it'll be kind of like a live mini lesson that people can interact. And of course, that's just it's all very high valued content. That's what's changing here. Now I haven't done it yet. I'm just looking at it, and I want to make the best for you, but I also want to make it a win-win also for me. So I have to carefully consider what you're going to get at what tier. But certainly the bottom tier at $5 a month, you're going to get several perks. And the main one is I'm going to be answering your comments. And you'll know that people that aren't in the membership will no longer get their burning desire and question answered. They'll have to become a member. So that's pretty much it. 2,000 videos, folks. I think at this point, 16 years on YouTube, in a very small niche. Now, I don't arrange stuff. I don't have 20 different people coming on the channel, multi-screen, and I'm not a dancing monkey for you guys, and doing tricks and cartwheels and doing covers of popular songs. I have a little bit of that, but that's not my main thing. Like these other channels that tend to have a lot more views and subscribers, where people they're basically entertaining people. This is more of an instructional, an educational channel for the most part, and then it's micro focused on embouchure strength and being able to play higher with more endurance, which is almost like a subset of trumpet. Some people seem to not even be interested in that, which is kind of crazy to me. But anyway, it's a very laser sharp focused niche here on YouTube when it comes to trumpet and brass playing, embouchure strength and endurance. And I don't have a lot of the other fluff, where I spend all week in the recording studio with a bunch of other people and multi-screen everything out. We have this big popular number that we're playing. So that's not this channel. This is a channel where you're going to gain information. There might be some stuff that you're entertained on if you watch my videos, but by and large, it's a educational channel where you're hopefully going to learn something and you're going to change your ways and you become a better player. So I think that's all I have to say about that. Now I want you to go ahead, if you have the time, to watch the screenshot that I did live. It's not edited. And I just did the live screenshot video going through a bunch of comments, just letting you know that the veracity of why I've made the decision to change to this hybrid form of open and also YouTube channel membership. So I hope that you come over to my side and shake my hand and realize that, yeah, he's kind of paid his dues. He's done a lot of stuff all for free on YouTube for 16 years. And by golly, we can go ahead and just give him a couple dollars to join his channel membership. So I think that's not too much to ask, and I think that you're going to get a lot out of it. Hope you're enjoying the summer. We're kind of into what I feel like would be the first third of the summer. We're about ready to head into July. And I count summer not according to like to textbook. Summer start like June 21st. I count summer, as I mentioned in another video, after Memorial Day. That's when I really consider the start of summer. That's when it starts to get hot here. And so that, and then after Labor Day, that's when I kind of conclude summer and I start looking towards fall. It's a little bit different than the actual science out there as far as the planets and all that stuff. But that's how I do it. So I feel like we've already almost crossed over into a third of summer, and we're going to start the second third next month in July. Hope you're having a fantastic summer and you're practicing a lot and you're doing smart practice and you're heeding some of the advice that's on this channel. And if you want to take things further and become even better much more quickly, then you need to head to TRUMPETSIZZLE.com. Trumpet lessons for all the trumpet players, regardless of your level. You could be an 8-year-old beginner, and you could be an 80-year-old seasoned veteran trumpet player. It doesn't really matter, and everybody in between. I'm sure there's something there that you'll find of value that can help you out. Stay safe, stay cool, and look for the changes happening at Trumpet Sizzle and your brass instructor. I'm Kurt Thompson, over and out, and I'll see you in the next one. Just a sample of the comments. And as I mentioned, I've never counted them all up, but I believe it's hundreds of thousands of comments. And I'm just losing a grip on it. So less than a day ago, you can see this one is by Booker, making a critical comment on one of my drum corps videos. But I'll scroll down. I'm recording this right now, recording the screen. You can see that I try to make an effort to make some kind of response to people. It might just be a one-word response. Maybe a lot of times it's a thank you. If you look at this one about, was it Maynard Ferguson? I know it's about Doc Severinsen here from Kelly Coleman 715. So I made a pretty in-depth comment there about that one. Folks, it takes time. And when I don't do it every day, within a matter of 3 or 4 days, it could build up to 30, 40, 50 comments. Just keep letting you know. I'll just do this for a little bit just to give you a taste. And this is actually a slow period for me. So the comments really tend to come in when I'm doing my specials. Like next month, I'll be starting the back to school specials. And then, of course, Black Friday is another big one. The holidays, usually right at the turn of the new year, January and February are pretty busy months. And the comments will double or triple or even quadruple. So as I scroll, notice that I'm responding to just about almost everybody's comment. I would say everybody's comment. Sometimes there's a few that slip between the cracks here. So I've been talking now for a couple of minutes, and we're only at about 2 months ago. Now, I started my channel in 2007. It's 2023. So I could be scrolling through this for weeks nonstop, and we wouldn't get to the bottom of all these comments. So that's the point. It's come to that time in my YouTube career where I'd either have to hire an assistant to answer comments, but then that wouldn't be coming from me, or we have to do something different. So that's why I think this membership idea of YouTube is not a bad idea. And I can provide more poignant and relevant and accurate responses to people based on that membership. I'll scroll a few more. Did you know I made a video about Miller beer? You probably didn't know that. There's one where I'm actually playing the trumpet from the other end of my trumpet mouth. You know that? You ever see that one? There's a lot of stuff that you don't know. I have over 2,000 videos. Some of them are just jokes. Like that one's kind of a prank. I made that over 10 years ago. So that was just kind of a prank. But I have quite a variety of videos. Most of them are instructional, as you probably already know. Some of them are of me playing. Some of them are jokes, and some of them are off topic. So if you want a real laugh, check out my 44 Magnum video. This is a guy that I don't know if it was 8-9 years ago. He was trying to heckle me, I think, on Facebook, and saying, "Oh, you shouldn't take lessons for Kurt Thompson because blah 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 blah." He goes, "I take from so and so." So I thought, well, I got to look this guy up, because I do look people up from time to time, folks. I got a whole roster of people on my email list, thousands, that are non-responsive, and I've checked some of those people out, and man, the majority of them just could not play their way out of a paper bag. Let's put it another way. The majority of them, if they had to face a 14-year-old 9th grade Kurt Thompson, would lose horribly. And I'm sending these people offers all the time about my lessons, and these people just are satisfied with being the worst musician on the planet, and they're very non-responsive on the email list. So sometimes I'll run their email, and I'll find them on Facebook or YouTube or Instagram. And here's one guy here, 44 Magnum. He was trolling me and heckling me, and finally I ended up kind of lashing back at him. And I thought, well, I don't need to waste my time on this guy. Let's see who he is. And I found a video of him playing. I mean, it's just the most god-awful video. And I thought, well, God bless the guy. He thinks he doesn't want to take lessons from Kurt Thompson, but whoever he's taken from, maybe he's taken from some homeless ex-trumpet player. And he just sounds so horrible. But anyway, so I make all kinds of videos. That's just kind of a response to a troll. And it seems like I had more time 10 years ago to do these kinds of things, and respond to hecklers and kind of chop back at them. Now I just don't have the time. And one reason is you're seeing it right now, the comments. If I'm going through 200 comments and I get 4, 5, 6 people trying to heckle me, I just don't have time to think about a nice response or a clever response. I just usually delete them, because these days I just don't have time to fool with it. So anyway, you could scroll through the comments and for videos, and I think that you'll find some of them funny. Here's one here. Here's a video of James Last. I love the guy. I love, of course, the people that play with him, like Derek Watkins. But did you know that he was really a bass player? And you can't hardly find him playing bass live anywhere with any group, but I found one. And there's an example right here of James Last playing bass. So anyway, it's just nonstop. I'm still scrolling, but look we're still at 2 months ago.